No. Hello, love. Nice to see you, sweetie. Alright, okay. Now you see the spread, but it's moving, Watson. It's better. It's better. Yeah. I knew I shouldn't play. I knew I should not play with, yeah, I knew I shouldn't. No. It's good for the moment, my love. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Lair. I'm so sorry. I knew I shouldn't fiddle with that music, not the music, with the sound. It deactivated my camera, and then it cut everything off. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm getting back to what I was at, too. So, yeah. I much prefer, I don't want you to blame this onto yourself in any kind of a way. I much prefer her to act into this kind of way and truly tell you, than anything else. So for the moment, I'm going to say there's no third party. I'm going to say that what she is saying to you is true. I feel like her intentions are truly what they are. She knows very well that the way that she has treated you and the way that she treated the situation was not the best way to do so, and she could have done better. She could have said it at another time. But honestly, from the depthness of her heart, she truly did. Jay truly did want to go and see you. Okay, there's no doubt about it. Jay did want to move on forward, go and see you, and everything of the such. So I'm going to say to you, this person wanted to see you, and they were not playing any games. I prefer that than them playing around with third party, four parties, and everything of the such. It's just the way that it kind of landed. Yeah. Yeah, I think Dan probably made it out. Dan's got he's got a good sense of orientation. And let me go see if this is endgame. I believe that it is, from what I can see over here. I believe I believe for this person, that was a little bit like a closing line. I believe that if you waited, you'd probably end up at the same type of place, just a little bit later on, spending more time onto the person. But let's go see. Stephanie is going to be next, by the way, my love. So Stephanie is going to be next, sweetie. Okay, so was that the actual end game altogether? Okay. All right. Right now at this moment, this person does not have an energy of being manipulative, doesn't feel like they're strategic neither. I feel like what this person is trying to say at this moment is, I like this, but I'm not ready for what it could actually become. Which is a very different energy than somebody who's intentionally just kind of fading you out. So this person didn't disappear casually. They deactivated everything into a way. And I'm going to say that's a very strong sign of somebody who is feeling overwhelmed, someone who's, it's not somebody who's losing interest. We're just overwhelmed and we're not ready for it. So I do feel like it is somewhat of an end game, but I don't feel like it's a planned one. It looks like it's very uncertain. It looks like it was drove by with anxiety and stress. So at this moment, I feel like this person's energy is saying, I need some space to deal with myself first. So truthfully, this connection, it doesn't feel like it's closed permanently. I'm not going to say that because there's nothing that is closing this, but it doesn't feel like it's active at this moment. And I don't really want you to wait for somebody who's not necessarily going to be actively working onto themselves, let's say, in order to have something with you. So I'm going to say it's into a pause state, and pauses, they can resolve and they can reopen, or they can quietly complete. Me, myself, I believe from what I can see over here that it's a pause that will probably not reopen. But, I mean, the energies could change depending on to that person's emotional readiness and depending on to your action. Well, now, when this person said this to you, what did you say back? Did you argue? Did you say, okay? Or did you say, we'll keep in touch? Or, well, okay. What did you say going from that? Did you do more of a closure? Or did you just kind of keep it open? Because at this moment, I feel like your strongest position is going to be a little bit of calm detachment, no chasing, no nothing, but no waiting. I do want you to live your life and do whatever it is that you want to do, but you can remain friends, let's say, with this person, or keep it into an amicable kind of way and say, well, hey, if ever, you change your mind or you're feeling like you're ready, if give me, send me a message if, we're still both available, who knows? So it just kind of keeps things open without necessarily being mean or anything of the such. Yeah. How did you feel about this? How did this go? Hi, Stephanie. I'm going to be with you right after. Thank you, sweetie. You said you already figured that out. Thanks for communicating. Take care of yourself. Okay, so you closed it. You closed it when you did that. Okay. Let me go see if this person, to finish this off, let me go see if they will reach out. I don't believe they will because of our Three of Wands on reverse and the energy, the way that it's going. But you verbally, you a little bit close this off. Let's go see. Yeah, no, this person's going to use this to kind of just walk away. Not necessarily into a sneaky kind of a way, but yeah. I'm going to say this person kind of put a pause and you kind of closed up the loop. So I don't believe this person's going to come on back. And it's better that you know right away than, in a couple of months from now. Yeah. My dear Lair, sweetie pie. Sweetie pie, sweetie pie, sweetie pie. That's okay. You know what? You're healed and you're ready. You're healed and you're ready. You cut off the negative. Well, this was not something that was negative, but it was something that needed to be onto your path so you could go and find the other. So you're good, sweetie pie. Let me know if you have any other questions, my love. I'm sorry for the outcome of this one, however, sweetie pie. Yeah. Oh, you kind of manifested that. Well, sweetie, don't manifest those kind of things. Ah, la 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 la. Stephanie, let me go and find your questions. So just give me one little second. I'm gonna go and get it because it was into the other live. So hold on. Okay, so the feelings and intentions towards you, does he still have a desire to reconcile with you and build into a long-term commitment? Alrighty, I am going to put you a timestamp and we are going to go and see what we've got. Tomorrow, my beautifuls, is the new moon of February. So, Lair, manifest something nice and good and new. All right. Okay, hold on. Let me just go do this. Such as that, like that. And voila. Perfect. Oh, that was Mimi yesterday. Okay, Stephanie. So let's go forward with it. Quit swinging from the camera. How I was changing things around. You saw on YouTube that you can make super mods too. What are, I don't know what are the super mods though. I don't know what extra powers you have. How do I even make a super mod? I don't know. Like, I have no idea. I only have like a standard moderator. If I click on you, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I'll read up onto it. I'll go see what a super mod is. I don't know what it is. I know, but that existed since a long time, that you can have access to the channel and manage it like I could. But that has been available for the longest of time. Yeah. All right, so Stephanie, you're going to be over here. And you are going to be at 11 minutes. So, Jonathan's feelings and intentions towards you. We're going to start off with that, and we're going to go over here. For the moment, we've got the pause. For the moment, we're still holding on to you. The ending that you guys had is something a little bit of the past, so he's not holding on to pain in regards to that. He's not necessarily feeling a lot of sadness towards it, but he does have a lot of melancholy. So he does think about the times that you guys have spent together, and he does remember that you do make him quite happy, and when he thinks about you, you make him happy. So it's good that we have over here kind of going from a place of kind of feeling sad, kind of wondering what's going on with it, trying to figure things out, to a place where I'm letting go of what happened into the past. Right now, for the moment, what I can focus on is this person surely does have the ability to make me happy and to make things go into the direction that I want them to. However, I'm like this person, like Jonathan is holding on to you, but Jonathan is still not ready to make those movements towards you. So that's what I'm seeing into this for the moment. So, the intentions for the moment is still a lot of self-reflection. It's still, what do I do? I no longer have the hurt. I no longer have the pain. But I have a lot of questions I have to ask myself. I have a lot of things I'm trying to kind of figure out. For the moment, intentions, I mean, Jonathan's picking up his stuff and he's trying to do as best as he can. He's trying to make himself happy. He's trying to make himself victorious, if you will. He's not holding on to the past into a sad kind of a way. He's holding on into a positive way. Does he still hold on to you? He does. So for the moment, he's into a place where you still make him happy. He still thinks about your past. You're still onto his mind, but this is not where he's focused. He is mainly focused over here on himself. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not even the deck you like. He's focused on making himself happy. He's focused on finding his own path within work, within himself, within bettering himself, which I feel is important for him to do in order to be with you. He needs to do that. He can't come back to you into the way that he was because he was really, really quite damaged. So our King of Swords still thinks about you an awful lot, thinking about our beautiful Queen of Pentacles that he is holding on to. He's afraid that you might end up actually walking away, but he doesn't have any control over that. By that I mean he can't make things go quicker because he's afraid of losing you. So I'm going to say within his feelings and intentions, that's what I'm getting. Does he still have a desire to reconcile with you? He does. However, he doesn't have any timing. And he knows that along the way, as he's searching for himself, he might end up losing you somewhere, somehow into that. So, does he actually want to build into a long-term commitment? I'm going to go and take a sneak peek. Yeah. All right, well, let's go and see. What do we got going on? Hello, TWC Myers. Nice to see you, sweetie. All right, so for the moment, he's not looking towards commitment. He's looking at the past, and he doesn't like it. He is, like I said, feeling a lot of emotions. He's not currently, I don't want to say he's looking towards the future and he wants to build a long-term relationship. For the moment, it's not where he's at. But it is something that he is going to be looking towards at some point in time with our Two of Wands. It's just that his energy is not there. It is something that will be appearing, however. Let me go and give you some messages. And I really just, I've said a lot of things and I took a lot of cards out. And I just really want to make some things clear. From what I can see at this moment, if I want to put it like just more lucid, what I will say is this. I feel like at this moment, this person, so Jonathan still thinks about you, still holds on to you, still cares about you. But I feel like he is focused onto himself and onto his own personal, work and career and all those things. I feel like his priority is to try to reorganize himself and to better himself. He knows that during that process he might end up losing you somewhere, somehow, but he's still not readily available to give you what it is that you need at this moment. And he's strong enough to be able to say, I'm not going to go on back to give her something that I know I'm going to go on back and I'm going to hurt and she's going to hurt and we're going to go back into the same place, maybe worse. So that I feel is quite reasonable and responsible of him. However, is it a door that is closed towards the future? No, but for the moment, I will say yes. I know. And you still feel the pain at times, right? Of course. But you're the one who went through all the suffering with it, sweetie. You're the one who one day to the next, he came on in and, just kind of dropped that bomb, that bomb onto you, sweetie pie. Messages for you. He doesn't want to be toxic towards you, sweetie. He still believes that you guys can have something together. But it's a little bit like I was saying into my recap. He doesn't know how, he doesn't know when, but when he'll be ready to do so, then he will contact you and make the move towards it. It is something that he does think about every once in a while, but he's just not ready for it yet. I'm sending you much love, my beautiful Stephanie, sweetie. Really, I hope he just smartens his little bonbon up. I really do, my love. I'm going to come and see over here our beautiful Mimi. So just give me one little second. I'm going to go and get Mimi's questions. All right. So just one little tiny second here, sweeties. All right. So we're just going to do this like this. Da-da-da-da-dum. Hold on. I have to go into my email, so just one little moment. Watson, I don't know when you sent me out your email, but I just got it. Oh, by the way, guys, yeah, don't forget to go vote. Let me go see. Don't forget to go vote, because we don't have all that many votes on in at this moment, so I'm a little bit unsure, because I know for sure the people who did vote, but I need to know the others. So, you do have 2 different posts to go and vote upon, all right? Let me just go over here. Let me go see if it's fluctuated or if it's the exact same place. No. Okay. Okay, now there's a little bit more. So I want to know, anybody who is here who is interested into 18 plus spicy night kind of readings like we used to do. We can make it come on back. It will be private. It will be unlisted. It will be a short live, approximately 1 hour. Deeper, mature, ask whatever you want. We speak the way we want. We say what we want. It is unlisted, but you have to book in advance. Send your questions in advance, not by super chat because it is unlisted. Everything is such. It must be by PayPal. You receive a link with an invite, so you come on in and you come and join us and you get your answers. That is most likely going to be happening onto a Saturday because Saturday is a perfect day for spicy nights. So if you would like that, please do go and vote. Our other question was, yeah, if anybody would be interested into an exclusive, if you will, new moon and full moon spell working. Therefore, you do the same thing. You have to book because it is closed. It is only for the people who have reserved and purchased it. If you want a love spell or a finance spell, or you want whatever kind of spell it is that you want, we do it live with you. We create it and we send those beautiful energies out. And you can ask a couple of tarot questions along with it into the booking. So please do go and check that out. Also, for the moment, we're at 67% yes, 33% no for the spells. And the spells is really just, let's say tomorrow is a new moon. And the 18 plus are for the Saturdays. So check that out, sweetie pies. Please do vote. I know you voted for both of them, spicy and the other one. Somebody, you say you can appreciate that he holds back and only want to come back when he's fully ready to offer. I know, sweetie, but I know that it's still hard. I know that it's still difficult, sweetie. Yeah, Juanson, deeper. I meant deeper in profoundness, which sounds just as kinky, but you're such a pervert, Juanson. Maybe I should tweak. Maybe I should tweak the deeper for something else. All right, okay. I'm gonna go and see Mimi. That's what I'm gonna do. I just wanted to shout out, go vote, go vote. Yes, okay. Now that I did it, now that I said it, I'm feeling better. A happy Chinese New Year, sweetie pie. Absolutely. You know I don't celebrate it. I don't, but my best friend is Chinese and she does celebrate it. I have celebrated it onto, wait, I'm talking over here and you don't even have a timestamp. You're not even going to know what the heck I'm talking about. Okay, wait. Maybe we're going to put at 23 minutes because I talk. Oh, Stephanie, I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Yeah, I said it. I know, Austin. Yeah, Mimi. My very best friend on earth she's Chinese, and I've celebrated with her on a few occasions, her and her family and everything of the such. Because I've known her family as long as I've known her. And so, yeah, anyhow, beautiful, beautiful traditions. Anyways, what she celebrates and the way that she does it, absolutely beautiful. I love it. Straight to the core, very nice. So I'm going to say good for you, sweetie. And I wish that you have beautiful celebrations also. So, a happy Chinese New Year to you also, sweetie pie. You're such a sweetie pie. I wish the exact same thing to you and your family too, sweetie. I know that your son is going to be going on in April for a procedure. I know that everything's going to be okay. I know everything's going to go well. So, yeah. Here we go. My mom, yeah, Enchanted Tarot is going for a procedure tomorrow. She is. Yeah, like they're not freezing her. It's hour thingy, yeah, where they are putting like a camera down her throat all the way to like her stomach. It's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. It's a pre-op thing because she'll be operated in a few weeks. So you guys will probably not be hearing from Enchanted Tarot. I know she's going to do like a couple of readings that are like done a little bit in advance, but you probably will not hear too much from her after she's operated for probably 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah. Anywho, I'll let you guys know whenever that happens. But Mimi, let me get back to toi, my sweetie pie. Hold on. All right. So here we go. Let's do this and let's do that. And here we go. I'm just going to close that off. Yeah, I know. Well, no, she doesn't have to do it, Hanson, though. She's doing it because she wants to do it. She's doing it because she has a lot of reflux and everything, and she's had some for years, and it's created her problems. Actually, if you guys want to know, my mom's problem is her throat, which is why she has a very raspy voice. Her throat closes up, and she has to go and have it enlarged every 6 months. And it's very painful, but they can actually do a procedure for it, and she's been waiting for that, and it's finally like happening like now. So yeah, that's the thing. She has to eat like liquids for like almost 2 months after having that procedure done. She's not really going to be able to talk too much. She will be staying at my place for a few days. I will be taking care of her when she exits the hospital. So, hey, I will take videos of her in my bed. She will hate it. I'll send it to you guys. Yeah, I'll keep things fun. So Mimi, here we go, sweetie. Well, not for the moment, my beautiful Mimi. Not for the moment. I don't believe he is going to. I'm going to go and take out the cards, sweetie, but yeah, let's go see his thoughts and feelings towards you, okay? Let's go see. Okay. So, Knight of Wands, reverse, the Star, also. For the moment, I feel like the current energy that we have towards you is distant, but I don't feel like it's negative, sweetie. It doesn't feel like he actively thinks about you often, like day to day, but it doesn't also necessarily feel like you've been erased from his memory. It feels more like it's a chapter that he remembers, but he remembers quietly. It feels like it's something that he has kind of mentally placed a little bit into the past, but sometimes kind of comes back and a little haunts him a little bit. And it's a connection that at the moment, anyways, emotionally, he's not quite ready to revisit. So I don't sense guilt strongly around him at this moment. Again, not because you don't matter, but because he seems to kind of have put that. It's like if he's putting things into a compartment. He's put that piece, that place, that period into a little box. And it's like he has that key to that box, but he's not accessing it. He's just kind of keeping it there. And he's kind of moving on forward onto his way, knowing that he can access that box when he believes he can. And by saying that, I don't mean that he thinks you're forever going to wait for him and you're always going to be there for him, but he does, into a certain way, kind of believe that, hey, if ever I do want to go on back into that, space, I could try and whatever happens will happen. Like he still has some type of hope, if you will. So this is what I'm seeing over here. I don't feel like this is a closed chapter, but I don't feel like it's an open one. I feel like it's one that's suspended. But the fact that it is suspended, it could be suspended like that for the longest of times. So he's got problems with his coping style, and that creates issues. So he really doesn't feel like he's, like, I don't feel like he's actively watching you. I don't feel like he's actively necessarily planning on messaging neither. I feel like his energy feels like it's kind of settled into his current life path at this moment, my love. So I'm going to say at this moment, his silence, it's not proof that you meant nothing. Absolutely not. It's proof that he chose a direction. And those are two completely different things. You mattered into that chapter, but it seems to have kind of a little bit emotionally, or he has seemed to kind of a little bit emotionally archived it all together. Let me go see about him and his wife, my love. I'm gonna go here. All right. Let's go on back just over here. 1 second. Let's go see about him and his wife. All right. So here we go. Oops. All right. Sometimes complicated, sweetie. Sometimes it is. I'm not going to say it's not. I do feel like sometimes it truly is. What I will say for the moment is the energy that they do have together is one that does feel somewhat stable. It is somewhat routine. It is also somewhat practical. It's not chaotic. It's more like a structured kind of partnership, if you will. It doesn't look like it's passionate or turbulent. It looks kind of calm, predictable, maybe even a little bit grounded in daily life responsibilities. So, yeah. As for your week ahead, sweetie pie. Let's go see into your week ahead. Your week ahead feels like you're rebuilding. It feels like you've got questions. Feels like you're wondering different things. It feels like things are going fairly quickly. Not always necessarily the way that you would like it to, though, but different options are going to be given to you. I feel like you're going to be letting go of emotional weight from your past. I feel like you're strengthening your confidence. I feel like there's new opportunities in work and even in projects that are going to be coming your way, sweetie. So I feel as though you're going to be meeting new people with lighter energy and feeling more emotionally free altogether. So honestly, it feels like your energy is shifting from looking back to moving forward. So, take this energy on in. It doesn't feel like you're stuck. It doesn't feel like you're lonely. It feels like you're open. It feels like you're a little bit lighter. I know there's still some weight, but you're feeling lighter than what you used to be. So you're slowly kind of releasing some emotional threads that are tied to old memories. So, yeah, and it's okay. Yeah, sometimes you have to do it one little step at a time. It's that little switch I'm telling you, but sometimes it takes a while for that switch to go off. But there is growth that is going and that is growing through your consistency rather than something that is of a sudden challenge. So progress is going to build that steadily. Family-wise, the energies, they do look calmer. They do look like they're more supportive than before. So overall, I'm going to say for your year, The main word I'm seeing is expansion. It's not chaos. It's not heartbreak. It's expansion. So, sweetie, you're not meant to go back to those old stories. You're meant to step into the new ones. The fact that you can laugh about this now is already showing that you do have some healing, and it has started. So honestly, your energy feels much stronger than it used to be. Let's say even just 6 months or 8 months or a year ago. It feels like it's brighter. It feels like it's more self-anchored than it did before. And that in itself, I want you to really look at that, because that is victory just into itself, my love. Let me just go over here. Oh, we are, Juanson, we are. I'm starting to wonder if we should not change the time. I don't know. I'm going to put a new poll out soon. Yes. Either the last week people come in really, really late, like it's better if we do it at 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm thinking about it. I'm pondering. I've been pondering it a few days. I'm going to come and see you at this moment, my dear Juanson, and we're going to decide on through what we're going to do with that. So here we go. Just give me one tiny little second. Let me just do this like that. And we're going to go and see that, okay? For the moment, I'm coming over to see you, all right? But yeah, you can say that we're closing. You can say that we're closing. You can, PJ. You can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, love. I know, Juanson. I mean, but on for the longest of ever. Like, we've been doing lives for like 5 years now. And we fluctuated from like 4 p.m. to 6. We've never done 6. We've done 4. We've done 7. We've done 8. We've done 9. We've done 10. We've done 11. Yeah, we've done all of those. The 9 slot we've been into for, I'm going to say, what, about 2 years? I think we've been into it. I don't know. I feel like whenever we actually close, people end up, like, I get donations or people are like, oh, is it still open? You know? Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good, love. I don't know. I think I might. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, PJ, not a problem. You can go forward with it, sweetie. I kid you not, Juanson. We have been onto the 9 o'clock slot time for approximately, since I haven't been with A-Hall, we've been onto the 9 o'clock one. I haven't changed it. Have not. Yeah, and we've thought about changing it every once in a while, and people are always like, no, 9's good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put a poll. Why I don't know. I'm gonna put another poll out. Let's go see. I'll put one that's absurd. Let's say like 4 o'clock just to see. I'll put one at 7, 8, and 9. Let's see what people think. What do you think? What do you think's gonna win? I don't know. I'm gonna try. We'll let the people vote. I know, right? I know. I don't know. We've done everything. I'm gonna put a poll out, and we'll see what the response is, and we can decide collectively what we're deciding from it. How's that? I know the 4 was nasty. The 4 I used to do around summertime because I wanted to enjoy my evenings. I wanted to see the sunset. But then the 4 o'clock one was kind of sucky around that time because then it's really still quite beautiful outside and super sunny and you have to come on in for like 2-3 hours and then it's dark outside. But I'm a dark lady. I like the darkness. So it's good. No, I have no idea. I have no idea. No idea. PJ, sweetie, what's your question, my love? You can post it, and thank you for your donation, sweetie pie. I'll go see. Maybe you actually posted it. Maybe you actually put it into the PayPal. I don't know. Let me go see. Honestly, Lilith, I really don't care. I don't have any issues. It can be at any time. Anything after 2 p.m. I'm good. Other than that, I'm busy with my kids. But I mean, 6 p.m. or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10, I changes nothing. I'm up. I'm here. I'll make it. And you guys are a good 3 hours behind me. So yeah. No, there's no delay. You did perfect, sweetie. You're such a sweetie pie, Watson. I will put a time. I will put it out and we'll see what happens. And then he got distant. Oh, sweetie pie. Oh, okay. Let's go see. First of all, I'm sorry that you are going through that. Let's go see what we've got, okay? Watson, I'm going to come and see you after, and unless we have, like, a love shine who passes on through or something, yeah. Okay, so let me do this, let me do that, and let's go and see what we have. Alrighty. Okie dokie. What's happening with this, sweetie? What's happening with R? I'm going to call this person R if it's okay with you. Simply because I like to keep things anonymous. We should call this Anonymous Tarot. Yeah, so nobody really knows who we're talking about and when we're talking about them. All right, so Watson is kind of looking in Lilith that we are going to be having an 18 plus. So Lilith did not hear onto the weekends, so it's all good. I will let you know if ever we do have one and ever you do want to join us. Perfect. Oui, ma belle. C'est qui on? Ben, ça fait vraiment longtemps, s'il vous plaît, ma belle. Ben, j'ai pas entendu. Oui, il n'y a plus de verre en bas, j'ai tout nettoyé. Ferme la porte, merci, ma belle. Knight of Cups, we have our King of Pentacles, we have our Page of Pentacles. Okay, when I tune into this person's energy, the shift doesn't feel like it's a loss of interest. As we can see, the interest is still there. But it feels more like a pullback is what it is after a moment where things were going well, after a moment of warmth. I feel like this person's energy is showing that they enjoy the connection with you. They feel comfortable with you. But then they kind of became a little bit more self-aware and a little bit more cautious. By that I mean, it's almost as if they did not necessarily believe that this was going to go into this type of a direction. You kind of caught them by surprise. You, your love, your person, who you are, the energy that you give on out, you caught them by surprise, my love. And they weren't expecting this. They were not. It's not that they came into this whole dating thing and meeting up with you and everything as such with a different idea, but you caught them by surprise. And so I'm going to say this connection at work starts feeling warmer, and then it's a little bit more noticeable. And then we step on back. It's not because our feelings have disappeared, but it's because this person is thinking about their boundaries, about their perception, what you think of them, what other people will think of them, what will happen from this, and the consequences. So it's not even necessarily about you. It's about the people that are surrounding you guys. It's about the dynamics. So this feels more like it is a question of awareness, a question of hesitation, therefore created a little bit of distance. But the interest, is it gone? Absolutely not. Let me continue. Let me continue. Why the distance? The distance with the Ace of Cups. The distance at this moment feels more like it is thoughtful. All right? There's anxiousness. There's thoughtfulness. Then somebody who's asking himself all different kind of questions that would be very obvious. I feel like at this moment, I feel like R is asking himself, am I being too obvious? Is this appropriate for the work type of setting? And should I slow this down? That kind of internal dialogue is making this person appear distant, even if their feelings haven't actually changed about you. So what he feels towards you is warmth. That didn't disappear, but he's containing it. It's like if he put a little bit of a lid onto his expression, but not onto his emotions. It's like if I'm wearing a mask. I'm not going to show it to you, but I feel it. So right now, the best thing that you can do is stay natural, stay calm, and stay yourself. When someone pulls back out of caution, if you actually move towards R and you say something or you do something at this moment, while they're into a moment of a little bit more of a retreat, that's going to seem like pressure. They'll simply move back more. But ease and just kind of work on through like everything is kind of normal is going to make the other person feel relaxed again. The energy that you have at this moment is not somebody who's rejecting you. It feels like self-control type of an energy. So what you need to know is that not all distance means disinterest. And I know that's difficult to gather because we always believe that. But the distance at this moment means that R is trying not to reveal too much. R is trying to see, could this be appropriate? Could this be good? Could this work out? But at the same time, R is saying to himself, I really do want this to work out. I really am excited about this. I just really don't want to screw things up. That's what I'm getting from it. So my advice for you for the moment is to leave it for a few days. Just kind of go a little bit with the flow, my love. Yeah. And that he was way too warm, right? Yeah. So, So what I really need for you over here to do is the following, all right? I feel like at this moment, I need you to let things just go with the flow. For 1 to 2 weeks, let them go with the flow. Let's say by the end of February, all right? But not too much. That's perfect. I'm going to say by the end of February, that gives you about almost 2 weeks. It has moved and things are the same. Then it could be a really good idea if you're feeling comfortable with it. It's always if you're feeling comfortable. I give advice, Spirit gives advice, but you have to feel comfortable with it at that moment in time. If within the following 2 weeks, there's no movement, nothing really is transpiring from this, Make some type of connection, make some type of move, ask for some type of clarity. That will be the moment. Because if you let it go too long, you will drag it and nothing will come of it. The other person will believe you're not really interested because you're not really saying anything, and therefore nothing is moving, and they don't want to feel embarrassed. But you don't want to create pressure. So by the end of February, somewhere around 25th, 26th, 27th, something like that, if you do feel open to do it and you're feeling comfortable with it, just kind of ask, is everything okay? Kind of feel like the dynamics have changed a little bit, would you like to, do something or would you just like to leave things as it is? It's okay with me. Leave it open, leave it into a way that is very non-pressure and see where it goes. That should be able to reopen the valves at that moment, because the R is going to have the time to have thought about all of this. And we know that R truly does like you. R is just a little bit afraid. So if we leave a little bit of time and you show up being so confident like that, you should win this. And he's your manager, and that's why you can't do much. Oh, I get it. But I mean, you've already passed through this. You already went to the point where you are. So I'm going to say, if you want to, just acknowledge. I'm not saying move on forward, but if you want to, into the following 2 weeks, acknowledge just to see if this person kind of wants to a little bit continue or let go. But make sure that if they let go, then that's okay with you. Let them know that it's okay. So there's no pressure and there's no wrongdoing. But at least you know where you stand. Yeah, it's not easy. Work relationships may they be somebody who is a manager, somebody who is higher, whatever. It is always, always very difficult because we're always afraid of what other people to say, what the other people are thinking, and what would happen if things wouldn't work out. It becomes kind of scary. Pourquoi? Pourquoi? Ouais. Hein? Un poche? Un poche? Qu'est-ce que t'as fait, Ben? Non, t'es correct, ça va partir, c'est correct. T'as dit juste un bord de boucan, t'es correct? Non, je veux. Oh, ok, c'est weird, mais t'es correct, Ben. Quasiment rien. C'est bon? Okay. Yeah, just let it be. And I'm going to say by here to the end of February, if you want to check up onto it, go ahead with it. But really be open with it. Be open. Just really let this person know if you want to, it's okay. And if you don't, it's okay also. I'm telling you, this person is interested in you, but they're afraid because of work. It makes sense. You say they're your manager. It makes complete sense. So, but it doesn't mean that they don't want to be with you. They do want to be with you. It's just complicated. So see where this goes, but navigate it one little step at a time. I'm not going to say that this is not going to work out. I feel like this could continue. Is it going to continue into something that's going to be very long term? I'm not sure. That we're going to have to look at later on. But could it continue because there is a mutual interest and it could actually work out? Yeah, it could. I know it's hard. Sweetie. It's horrible because you see this person all the time. You work with them and you don't know. Do you move a foot? Like, what foot do you dance on, right? Is it the right? Is it the left? Like, it's horrible. It's hard. Honestly, it is. I feel for you, my love. It is not easy. It's really difficult. You're into a tough position. But know that many people have been into that exact same position and it's worked out, sweetie. Look, this person has interest towards you and you have interest. If you play your cards right and you leave them enough room to kind of think about things and you leave things open, this could go into the right direction, sweetie. I know, my love. I know. So, one step at a time, okay, sweetie? One step at a time. And give yourself, you and him, the following 12 days and see where it goes, all right? It could really work out. I kid you not, my love. Just leave him the room that he needs, and he might come on forward towards you before you actually move towards him to ask for anything. And just see where it goes. The fact that you guys work together, the fact that he's your manager, means nothing. It could still work out. It happens every single day. If ever you need to chit chat, you're wondering, send me an email. If there's anything else I could do for you, let me know, okay, sweetie? Beautiful, lovely soul. You've got this. Take it one step at a time, my love. And hey, tomorrow is new moon, sweetie. So manifest it on through. If you don't know how to manifest it, just think about it. It will manifest. If you want to write it onto a bay leaf, it shall manifest. Manifest slowly. Write yourself a petition. It will manifest. If you want help on knowing how to manifest, send me an email. I'll help you. Hanson, I'm going to come and see you now. Alrighty. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Thank you for joining us tonight, my love. Alright, Hanson, hold on, my sweetie pie. Okay, so we're just going to do this, and we're going to do that, and we're all good. So, Hanson, what do I have for toi, my love? What do I have? All right. So, email. Hanson. Okay, wait. Let me just block. I'm always getting this spam. I don't know who these... I'm not going to say who they are. I don't even know who the heck they are. I don't know. I have so many people that I have into my spam. Let me go and spam them. Not spam them. Let me go and report their spam. There you go. Hanson, I am not even kidding you. Why do I feel like I saw an email from you pop through, but it's no longer there? Where did you go? Oh, here you went. Okay, I got you. I don't know how you went there. I had such a busy day. Anel was not feeling well last night. She was not. She was like sick. Well, she wasn't sick. She said she had like a sore stomach, like at, I don't know, 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I ended up keeping her at home this morning, and she was feeling better. And then this afternoon, I knew she was no longer sick, but I still kept her because why not? She wanted to go to the place that has stars. Yeah, you know, the stars, and they have coffee. Yeah, she wanted to have a coffee with no coffee. Yeah, and there you go. So I spent some time with my beautiful, sweet little girl, who became very not sweet later on when we went to see Barbie, because Barbie, when we arrived like at 6 o'clock or, you know, Barbie has spent the day outside. She goes inside and then she's like hungry and she's eating, and we go and we bother her and we take her away from her food and we do stuff. She doesn't like it. But then Anel gets very upset, and I get it. She's disappointed. Anywho, that's my story. So, yeah, here's my frustrated little girl tonight, with Barbie. Yeah, she was very frustrated. She was very, very frustrated at her horse. And I'm trying to give this horse tons of love because poor little thing. It just wanted to sleep and eat. And Anel just wanted to ride. I understand both of them, but hey. Anywho, there you go. That was my day. Okay, it was much more than that, but yeah. Yeah, we are. Why are we not? What, delayed by an idiot? Yeah, you can be, Cleo. Go ahead, sweetie. Yeah. Who's the idiot? I know a lot of idiots. Go ahead, my beautiful big Cleo. You're going to be up right after Hanson, okay? So you take your time, you write it out, do what you've got to do, and I'll be with you right after Hanson. Yes, you can, love. Absolutely. Oh, there you go, Big Cleo. I got you. And PJ, I've got you onto the list also. I'm going to go see Watson, and then I'm going to come and see you, sweet loves. All right? Alrighty. So, hold on. Watson, let me get back to you. Well, that's where I was. Yeah, I was talking. So, you were resting and relaxing today. It's been cloudy. Mm-hmm. Oh no, she sounds unhappy. I like the way you said you bought some white wine, but it was to cook. What are you cooking? What are you cooking with the white wine? I want to know. Oh no. Mm-hmm. You've been raised with great genetics. mm. And then don't come to work. Don't rub your energy onto me because you're Oh my God, Watson. Oh geez. Okay, that is quite the mix, ain't it? Oh geez. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can have a love and you can have a general. I can't believe, do they actually ask you that when you're paying? I've never seen such a thing. Never, ever, ever. Like on the self-serve kind of things, they'll say, rate your experience, but they never ask that when you go to a cash register over here. Yeah, no, never, ever. Oh my gosh. Some places I would... Oh my God, 2 restaurants that my kids love. They're the same banners, like the same restaurant chain, but in different places. 2 of them I went to. Sweet Lord, both of them got the things completely screwed. Got home, nothing was good. Like in a week, 2 places, 2 different shops, same thing. I'm like, seriously? I went back, they screwed up again. They told me they'd have an envelope in my name. They did not when I arrived. Oh, it was complicated. Honestly, I get it though. I get it. But you know, I feel like when you work, I don't care where you work. I don't care if you work in public. I don't care if you work from home. I don't care if you're working and you come home and you're grumpy. I don't feel like it's family or friends or work. I don't feel like anybody needs to pay the price for your grumpiness. If you're grumpy, I feel like you should seclude yourself, take a hot bath, massage yourself. That sounds bad. I know it sounds like an 18 plus kind of a thing, but it's really not what I'm saying. Just take care of yourself into a nice way so you can come back and share that energy with other people. I don't feel like we should rub it off. You're right. And we all have bad days. I always like the imagery of you never know what's going on into somebody's mind. And you see somebody walking out into the street, you don't know, are they separating? Did they lose somebody they love? Did they lose their job? Are they having problems financially? Like you just don't know because you can't read it onto their face. But there are so many things. So yeah, I'm going to say gentleness and sweetness is definitely necessary. But if you're feeling grumpy, just don't rub it off on others. Exclude yourself, hermitize yourself. That's what I do. I say clearly, look, I'm not into the mood for this. I'm going to do my things. You do your things. I'll see you later. That's the way I do it. So, love, generally speaking, and in general, what I'm getting is, honestly, you're not ready for love. You're ready to receive love. You've been disappointed into love. I still feel like you need rectifications. I still feel like there's different things that could come your way that we could kind of make better in some kind of crazy way. But that's going to be for the next person to do. Into the meanwhile, you've got decisions, you've got different things you've got to do. And I really just feel as though you need to look at the future towards every single day. Don't look at the future saying in 3 months I'm going to do this, in 4. No. What am I going to do today that's going to be fantastic for me tomorrow? And I need you to do that every single day. Not necessarily at work with, space head, but into your passion, within love. What can I do today that will make tomorrow even better? That's what I need you to do. That's going to expand. That's going to open up a lot of things for you. But I see you and I feel you being open with all of those all together. So let's go see. By the way, Big Cleo and PJ, you're going to be on up next. I do have you guys onto the list. Don't worry. Big Cleo, you will have a timestamp as necessary. PJ, if ever you do want a timestamp, we do offer them. So if ever you do want one, let me know. I don't have one for the first one because we didn't discuss about it. But if you want one for the second one. All right. How is Elizabeth doing today? Honestly, she doesn't have any new plans, any new things happening or operating around her, but things are going well. So I'm basically going to say I feel like she's okay. I feel like things are good, sweetie. Don't worry about it. She's still thinking about you, but I feel like she's looking at new things, not new people, new things, new objectives, new different kind of things that she could be doing into the future. So that seems to be important for her. I'm still saying, I know that you say she's not going to go back, but she does think about it often. I'm not going to say that she might not go back, even just for a couple months, just to see, how things are going and everything and such. I kid you not. You could see her back. It would not be until after summer, though. Like, it would more be around, autumn, end of summer. But it wouldn't surprise me. I kid you not. Here we go. Let me just do this. Let's go with your angel, and let's go with your oracle. Your angels want you to know that you are being gently redirected, not delayed, and you may feel like pauses or slow movement are actually protection and preparation that are happening behind the scenes. Trust what is meant for you and what is being aligned with care, because you're never walking alone. An oracle message. A new phase is quietly opening for you. Even if you cannot fully see it, Watson, something that you once questioned is starting to make sense. And clarity is going to continue unfolding step by step. So stay present, because the answers that you seek, they're going to be arriving through experience and not through force. Let's go see some love messages for you. And Big Cleo, my sweetie pie, you are going to be coming on up, sweetie. And PJ, I got you also. No worries. Thank you for waiting and being patient, everybody. I'll be with you guys quite shortly. Love messages for you. Someone out there will appreciate you in ways that you haven't imagined yet. You are not hard to love. You just haven't met the ones who match your heart yet. You are worth choosing clearly and openly. And love is meant for you. Will meet you halfway through. I know, sweetie. Thank you, Big Clue, for posting, sweet one. You gave her one. I know she was. I know. All right, let's go see over here, beautiful Big Cleo and PJ. You're going to be on up right next. PJ, if your question is not already into PayPal, you can post it into the live. I'll be with you in a few moments. So we are going to put a timestamp for our beautiful friend Big Cleo. I'm sorry that you had an idiot like you said. I didn't say it. You said it. That stopped you somewhere. It's going to be your turn, PJ, in about 5 minutes. So you're next. You're the final reading, my love. So you'll be up in just a few moments. So, did we, in future? With that woman on the escalator photo you sent yesterday, and will Pong choose you or Pam? Big Cleo, sweetie. Big Cleo, don't miss our date tomorrow, eh? Tomorrow, we have a date, you and me. Don't forget it. I've got you. I'll be doing the workings. Don't forget to do them. Your revised question over here. I see the last one. The last one. Is that the revised one, sweetie? The one that's into the chat? Okay, I've got you. Yeah. If you can't make our rendezvous tomorrow, just let me know that you're not going to be doing it. It's okay. I will focus the energy into a different kind of a way. Thank you for posting, my love. So you were wondering over here, Big Cleo, did Pong spend the V-Day weekend with the P person? All right. I do have our 5 of Pentacles that is showing up. I do also have our 3 of Swords. I have our Justice coming on through. No, sweetie, I don't see no. This person would have liked. This person would have liked to have spent Valentine's Day. However, this person was greatly disappointed because it didn't happen. No, I feel as though P actually said, you know what? I can't do it. I've got other things that I'm doing. I'm unavailable. I'm going to take more cards onto it to kind of validate this for you, sweetie. Hold on. Yeah, that's the revised one. I've got you. I'm looking at the revised one. We're good, sweetie. All right. Four of Cups. You know what happened? I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. And this card said it all. The person that you're speaking about into your question number 1, okay? Did the person that you like, so P, spend the day with the other P? The other P would have loved for your P to go and spend the time, but they were greatly disappointed. I feel as though he actually left the loop open. You know what we were talking about? I kind of feel like sometimes he can be a player for his own advantage. This is it. He left the loop open is what he did. He left it open, and then he ended up saying that he's not going to be able to do that because he's busy. He was busy with work. He was busy with other things. Couldn't make it. And that created, actually, with the very first person, a conflict. All right, I'm coming to see it at this moment. So, as for the first lady, she was greatly disappointed, my sweetie pie, because it seemed like everything was going into that direction, and then he kind of said, nope, I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm way too busy. I've got work things going on. Let me go see the escalator. Let me go into the email. Okay, I've got you. Yeah, that one. Okay, I had no idea she was actually into an escalator. Yeah. Okay, let's go see. I'm going to be with the escalator at this moment. So did P spend the day with the woman who was under the escalator? She's the one you dislike the most, eh? I think so. The 4 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Swords. You know what? That person was never even into consideration. Never. It's a no. flagrant no, strong, like no as AF, okay? It's not happening in any kind of way. Never thought about it. Was not going to be happening at any moment in time. Not even having any plans. Nothing happening with escalator lady. Escalator is a big no. Oh, you hate the P the most. Okay, well look, I get you for hating the P the most. The P actually thought that he was going to present himself or something was going to be happening, but he just canceled that altogether and said he was way too busy. So the first person that you do despise, nothing happened, nothing moved on forward. It was more of an imagery. Oh, yeah, okay, why not? Let's go see. She made thoughts, she made ideas into her mind. He never planned on going, and he ended up not going. So nothing happened with number one. Number two, nothing was planned with number two. Nothing was happening with that one. So number two is a great no. Hey, Joy! How are you doing, sweetie? You're going to be on up next, my love. It is nice to see you, sweetie pie. Joy, I shall be with you in just a few moments after PJ, my love. How are you doing, sweetie pie? Now, do I see things getting better between you guys? Do I see things getting better between you guys? Let's go take a sneak peek. Let's go and see. Don't forget, guys, don't forget to go and vote. If you want Saturday 18 plus spicy readings, please go vote. And if you want spells, workings done for you, white spells, white. We don't do gray, we don't do black onto this channel, we do white. If you want any white, go and answer the poll too, okay? What's no? What's not your question? Hold on. Did P spend the day with P? That was a no, the weekend with P. About the other lady who was onto the escalator, that was also a no. Now, will P choose you or P? That's what you want to know. Who is he going to be choosing? You don't want to know if things are going to get better. You want to know who he's going to choose. I can still tell you if things are going to get better too. Why don't I do both? So let's just do both. Are things going to get better? Our magician says yes. Our Queen of Swords says yes. And our lovers say, there's a decision. So all cards point towards an absolute yes, that things must change, that things will change into the way that you would like them to, because we do have the power to do so. But the ultimate decision is going to be coming from him. So yes, things will definitely get better. Now, are you wondering who he's going to choose? Is he going to choose you or the other? Let's go take a sneak peek. So will P choose you or the other one as a girlfriend? I think the other one, my beautiful big Cleo, we should... You know that on top of, in white magic, you can make somebody go further away? We can work on that. Let me know if you want me to. Send me an email. We can make them go away. Yeah, we can, to a certain extent. So here we go. We've got our 8 of Wands. This is our 3 of Wands. And we have our clarity. This is you, by the way, the first one. The second one is going to be the other lady. So who is P actually going to choose? From what I can see with you, for this moment, things are moving slowly, but you're going to get more clarity and things are going to start opening on up towards you. So with you, there's definitely a beautiful choice that is being made. Now, what is happening with the other? With the other, it's like if the other we're kind of holding on to the other person into a certain way. It could be for different type of benefits. I don't know if this person is going to help them out with work, but I have our 4 of Wands and I also have our 2 Pentacles in reverse. So Is he going to end up choosing the other? That's a definite no. That's a definite no. We might keep the person around for different type of benefits, work related, but it's a no. In regards to you, like I said, things are moving slowly. They're not moving at the pace that you would like them to. Clarity will be coming your way, and the choice will be yours and his. So between you and the other, it seems to be you at this moment, my beautiful love. Absolutely, Joy King. You shall have it, sweetie pie. Oh, wait, Cleo, you say no, you're good. You've been super busy with work. No, I didn't do you yet. PJ, you're next, sweetie. You're next. Oh, okay. Well, Big Cleo, I answered yours too. Will things get better for you? Yeah, they will. It's a good question for you too. It's my pleasure. Well, things get better is going to be good for everybody. Maybe you or maybe somebody else, sweetie. I know. What I want to say is it's my pleasure. Not big pleasure. Oh my God, that sounds like an 18 plus. Oh, big pleasure. It's not what I want to say. Honestly, no. It's my pleasure, sweetie pie. I'm glad you dropped on by too, sweetie. I'm glad the idiot allowed you to pop on through. Oh, Big Cleo. Love you, sweetie. I know. Now I can't get out of my big pleasure. All right, Big Cleo, I will be meeting you, energetically speaking, tomorrow, my sweet love. And have yourself a beautiful day, sweetie pie. All right, let's go see PJ, sweetie. I'm going to answer your questions, really just the questions you're asking. Unless there's anything else I'm going to mix on through. Sometimes there's things that we need to know from other people. What can I say? Joy, you're going to be on up right after. So just 1 second. You wanted to know, did you do the right thing by messaging Mark today? Okay, let me go and see that. Okay. I'm going to have to say to begin with, if you actually said that you were sorry for something, I'm going to say good for you. Honestly, not everybody is capable of actually saying they are sorry. To say you're sorry means that, although some people say it, but they don't mean it. But to actually say it, it shows a certain depthness within you. And Juanson, be good, sweetie. So did you actually do the right thing? Let me go and see. Did you do the right thing? I believe that you did. If you're going to say you're sorry about anything, I'm going to say it's a good thing to begin with. Although sometimes I feel like we kind of say that we're sorry when we don't really need to say that we're sorry. But yeah. Okay. So let's go and see. So did you do the right thing by messaging Whoopsie doopsie. King of Pentacles. You know that if you did not say, I'm just saying, I don't want to create anything over here, but if you did not say that you were sorry, the other person wouldn't have necessarily made any move or said that they were sorry or anything of the such. That being said, it is greatly accepted. Sweetie pie. I feel like your intentions, they feel like they are very sincere, and I feel like they're very peaceful. I don't feel like they're desperate. I don't feel like they're forced. I feel the energy behind your message shows that you have a lot of maturity, but it also shows that you have a lot of emotional accountability. And that, like I was saying in the beginning, is never a wrong move. I believe this person kind of wanted to have an apology, but was not necessarily expecting it. So it was a great move onto your behalf. Now, reaching out to apologize, like I said, makes you stronger. It shows that you have emotional strength. It shows this moment feels like you're somebody who kind of wanted a little bit of a closure towards a situation, but you also wanted harmony. But you wanted all of that without having any need to control something. And that in itself is a very balanced place to act from. So did you do anything wrong? No. You acted from your heart. You acted from your soul, sweetie. And it will, if it hasn't already been said, it will be accepted into the greatness. So good for you. Now, do I see anything actually getting better between you guys? Fortune is definitely stating a yes. I don't know. I also do have our Tower. I do also have our Sun popping on through. I'm going to say the energy between you and M, it doesn't feel like it is closed. It feels like it's a little bit pause for processing. So if you haven't had a reply back, or you haven't necessarily seen the dynamics that have been changing, this is the reason why. It looks like this person needs a little bit of a time to absorb things emotionally before responding to anything or kind of softening on through. I feel like M's energy feels like it's very thoughtful. It's not rejecting. It is thoughtful, and it will accept. It will take it on in. I don't see anything harsh. I feel like this is somebody who's trying to sort out their feelings altogether. So will there be improvement? It's a definite yes, but it's not something that's going to be happening very quickly. It's going to be gradual. The connection feels like it can shift into something that is calmer, into something that is more understanding. But I feel like you guys both have to continue into approaching it, if you will, into a gentle kind of a way. So basically, Spirit is saying you did what you had to do. You did your part. Now, the healthiest thing that you can do is step back and let the other person's energy meet yours. Because your peaceful effort invites peaceful, I'm going to say, responses in return. You did something nice and sweet, but they need to kind of accept it and let you know. So will things get better? I will say yes. Did you do the right thing? Absolutely. If you're not seeing any changes, or you haven't had any answers at this moment, they're reassessing, they're looking, they're analyzing, but they will definitely get on back to you, and things will definitely get on back together. Well, together. Things will get better is what I want to say. Things will get better between this connection. There was absolutely no doubt about it. So I'm going to say good for you for being the big person into all of this. And you did. That's exactly it. You did your part, sweetie. And it was not entirely your fault. I mean, you did what you had to do. You're not going to say anything anymore. You did everything you had to do. No, I don't feel. You might, I do have to say, my love, you could have... It's not going to be immediate, okay? It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen after tomorrow. It's not going to happen this week. It could take all the way up to, I'm going to say 3 weeks before things go back to more of a neutral, natural kind of a way. It's not going to happen right away. It's going to take a little bit of time. So leave it the time that needs to be done. You did what you had to do, sweetie. You answered, you did it, you were brave, you were courageous, it came from your soul, you did the right thing. You have nothing to reproach yourself. It's all upon them at this moment. I feel like they will accept it. I feel like they will move on forward. It could still kind of remain a little bit kind of cold every once in a while or for a little while, but things will mend themselves, sweetie pie. So I don't want you to worry about it, but I don't want you to force it like you're saying. Don't. Let things go with the flow. You did what you had to do. It's entirely up to them right now to make the movement. You're being an angel. They're being a devil. Let them come and meet you halfway. Absolutely, sweetie. Let me know, my sweetie pie, if there's anything else I can do for you, okay, my love? But you've got this. Honestly, I'm going to say congratulations to you. Congratulations for being the person who said that you were sorry. Because I don't necessarily believe that you were the only one who needed to say that you were sorry. I feel like the other person needs to say it too. I don't feel like they will, but I feel like they need to. I feel like they haven't been completely correct with you, and I feel like it could be good for them to say it, but I feel like their ego's too strong. But I feel like they're willing to kind of go a little bit into a certain way halfway. You said something, they'll acknowledge it, and they'll try to make things better. That's what I'm seeing. I know that's it, right? I'm sending you so much love, sweetie pie. You've got this. You've got a beautiful soul. You're generous. You're open. You're sweet. You're ready for changes, my love. And whoever, I hope he does, because I feel like he needs to apologize. But I don't want to say to you that he will apologize, because I don't feel like he will. I don't feel like he will, because I feel like it's a lot about me, myself, and I. The ego is very strong. I feel like his apology is a little bit kind of accepting your apology and rearranging and kind of making things better. I feel like that's his silent apology, if you will. It sucks because it's not a clear I'm sorry with a certain reasoning, but I feel like it's the best that this person can do. So it's going to be up to you to see if that's okay with you or not. Yeah. I hope he does, my love. I really do, sweetie pie. Let me know if you need anything else from me, okay, sweetie? I know he was. I know, that's why I'm saying he needs to say he's sorry. I know, but he's not going to do it. I know, it sucks. And that's why I'm like preparing you to say he's not going to say he's sorry. He'll accept you're sorry, and he'll try to kind of mend things in the best kind of way possible, but he's not going to say he's sorry. So I feel like it's up to you after that to decide if his non-verbal sorry is going to be enough for you or not. Yeah. Some people have awful ways of doing things, sweetie pie. We are going to put our beautiful Joy over here at 133. She's going to be the last reading for tonight. I'm just going to go. And he actually started to avoid you, right? Yeah. Oh, sweetie pie. I'm sending you love and I'm sending you hugs. I can't find my hug emoji, but I want to send it to you. So I'll send you prayers, although I think everybody sends that as prayers, but apparently it's like clap. I don't know. It's what I've heard. Oh, sweetie, I'm sending you much love. You just continue to be sweet and be your loving self. Yeah. I know. That's what it is. It's all about the ego. The ego is a very, very... The ego is like the devil. It's the devil upon your shoulder, and it will consume you. Oh my God. Some people, they live off of it. It's nasty. You have to be careful with it. So yeah, I'm going to say good for you. Whatever this person does, you have nothing You have nothing to bring against yourself. And I feel like that's always important. If you have done the best that you can into a situation, then you can't say, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I didn't say I'm sorry, I feel bad. No, you gave it your very all, and it just didn't give the results that you wanted. But you can't blame yourself. You've grown, you've understood, and you gave all you had. So everything else is onto their back, not yours. You've got this, my love. Joy. Let's go over here. Sweetie pie, how are you doing? So you've been super busy with work. Yeah, I haven't heard from you in a little while. I know there's a lot of things. There's always a lot of things going on into your love life. Let's go see. This new, you're gonna help him design his home. Ooh, and you met him. Why did I think there was gonna be more to this? You're like, he is a wow. Now, Joy, you often send me pictures. I kind of want to see the owl. Not the owl, the wow. I want to see the wow. If you have a picture of this wow man, I want to see him. Yeah, I know your style of men, and they are usually quite wowish. So I want to see. If you do. If you don't, you don't. It's all good. But I have to say, I'm kind of curious. My kitty cats, not my kitty cats, my cat, Pixel doesn't do it. Maxwell, he comes and he sleeps here into the daytime. I'm busy, I'm not here, I do things. He just sleeps and he messes things around. Little dude. All right, here we go. So, what to expect? What are we going to expect from this guy? All right. I like it. I'm just kind of curious. Is this another cowboy? Okay. Let's go and see what we've got from this sweetie pie. And you are not here at this moment in time, so if you do have any other follow-up questions, anything that you're wondering from it, send it into my email and I'll respond to you tomorrow into the daytime, okay? So if there's anything that's unclear you're wondering about, send me an email. I've got you. It doesn't have to be with a picture. All right, it definitely does sound like you are quite curious about this new connection. I'm going to answer you in the very best way that I possibly can at this moment. All right, what to expect? You can expect to get to know this person a little bit more. All right, you can expect a getting to know each other kind of a phase first. You're not going on to a date. You're not going for dinner. It's a one step at a time. It's a slow going thing. It's a one step at a time. Now, since you met him through work and you're going to be helping him design his home, your connection is going to be built through conversation, collaboration, and shared ideas. You're going to be able to go and get into his mind. What does he like? What does he want? Right? Now, that kind of a setting can create a beautiful, natural bond because you're going to see what he thinks and he's going to see what you think. You're going to be able to solve problems together. You're going to be able to express creativity together. So I need you to pay attention on how he treats you, how he communicates with you, and that's going to tell you so much more than anything else. So will you and him go out and when? Sweetie pie, for the moment, I like this person, but he's not going to date you while you're working with him. He's going to wait at least until everything is done. I don't know how long this project is. And I'm not saying until everything is done. I mean, you could be working on different type and designing and everything and such, but then you have people who are actually doing the work. So when your part of the job is actually over, then I feel like there could be something happening from this. somewhere into the in-between, I kind of feel as though this person doesn't necessarily want to mingle the personal and the work. So I feel like when you're actually, you can flirt and you can do all those little things, flirt into a nice kind of way, get to know him a little bit more, get all these secret information, be like an FBI agent. You're into his house, you're into his things, you're into his intimate details. Figure out what he wants, what he likes, how he moves on forwards, what are his dynamics a little bit into his life, and navigate from that. You've got like the insides. Take those insides, utilize them, but you're going to have to utilize them a little bit more in a very wise way when you're actually close to actually finishing on up your project with this person. And if you do it into that kind of way, then yeah, there is definitely potential for something to be happening over here. If you do it before, this person's going to say no. Don't do it right away. This is not the moment to do the move. You need to wait until things are finished. When things are finished, then it will be the right time. Then things will start to move for you. Until then, you're going to have to be a good girl. All right? So there is potential for something social to happen. Absolutely. On your end and onto his end. Is there interest? Yes. Is there comfort? Not quite at this moment. I feel like we need more. We need more information. We need to get to know you a little bit more. This is what we need. All right? This is a question not of faith, but it is a question of timing. So you could see that he's going to start different type of conversations that are not related to work. That's your sign. Put your foot in. He's going to find different type of reasons to extend meetings or chat. That's your sign. Put the other foot in. Kind of sounds like a cha-cha now, doesn't it? We're going to slide soon. He might suggest, do you want to go for lunch? Do you want to go for coffee? Let's kind of discuss this. Again, it's going to be shown as something that is casual, but it's your sign to step on in. And at that point, you jump in with 2 feet. All right? So if he asks you to go for coffee, for lunch, something casual, if that happens, that's your very clear date. It's a low pressure kind of hangout at first, if you will. So what I'm going to say for you is you don't have to chase and you don't have to guess. This person will come your way into a certain way. You will see it. This connection will feel calm and it will not feel confusing. So this wow man, is there a possibility? Yes. But I do not want you to overdo your boundaries. I don't. I never give rules, but this time I am Joy. Do not overstep your boundaries, sweetie pie. I know you like this guy. I know you want this cowboy. I say cowboy, I don't know. It's not a cowboy. The other ones are cowboys. This one I don't believe it is. That being said, I know you like this one, but no. Let your intentions know, like be a little bit flirtatious, physically speaking, always look your very best, be very open, energetically speaking, make sure that this person knows that you are available into a certain way, but let them make the move. When they are ready, when your work is almost done with them, almost done, they will offer something towards you if everything in this connection continues into the right way. And that's going to be your step in to actually go on to further dates and to close a work relationship and open a love one. So is there a definite possibility that could be happening? Absolutely. But do I need you to jump on into it right away? No. I need you to be really cautious. I cannot stress more. I need you to be cautious. This must be about work and a little bit of flirtation before work and let's go date. You need to finish what you're doing, and while you're doing that, you need to show as many beautiful signs as you can that you are available and beautiful and open and interested. Swap ideas, all those things. I said swap ideas, not swap anything else. And then is going to be a moment to jump on in. Then will be the moment where he will see that you guys are coming to somewhat of a conclusion within the work relationship. He will not want to lose you, and that's when he's going to ask you out onto a date. And that's where you're going to jump your 2 feet in, sweetie pie. I can hear you already, Juanson. I can. I kid you not. I can hear you. I do. I know what you're saying. I'm not even down under the chat, but I know. Oh, there you go. This one is wow. And he has presence of his own when he walks into a room, right? I know. Will you be having socks in due time? No, not for the following 2-3 months. There's no socks, sweetie. 2-3 months with this dude? No. No, my love. This one? 2 to 3 months, there's no socks. There's no, well, you can have socks, just not with him. It's going to take time, sweetie. Don't overstep your boundaries, okay? Yeah, you got to be an FBI onto this situation design. I kid you not. It's the way that spirit is showing it to me. You have to take it one step at a time, and you have to follow the way that he's navigating. Otherwise, it'll be out. It's not going to work. You have to follow him. He's the one who's going to make the major steps. You just have to be open towards it. Yeah, I know you. I know you, Juan-san. Oh, yes, I know what you're thinking about. So, sweetie pie, is there an actual really beautiful chance of you guys actually doing something? Absolutely. As for anything that would be sexual, it's not happening right away. If you want something sexual, I'm going to say probably end of May, June. Until that, I'm going to say enjoy the flirtation. Enjoy the ride. Juanson, be good. Enjoy the ride of the flirtation and everything kind of moving on forward and the tension that is building. Oh, yes. Let that flame rise high. Again, Juanson, be good. I'm talking about a flame. Be good. And you will see things will move into the right direction. Yeah. And that's it. That's it, sweetie. So you click when you talk and when you nap. Exactly. So take it one step at a time. Do what you got to do work-wise. Stay beautiful, sweet, flirtatious, and open, but not too much. And when you are going to be somewhat near the end of your contract, oh my gosh, that's going to be the time to open up the door. That's going to be the time where he's going to jump on through because you no longer have that working relationship and he's going to feel like he's completely available to be with you. And you're already going to have established that relationship and that connection. So it's going to be perfect. I know you were thinking of it. I know you were thinking a lot of naughty things, Swanson. A lot of naughty things. All right, so you enjoy the ride along the way. Enjoy the flirtation, my sweet love. Things are going into the right way. I'm glad to see you again, sweetie. And if ever you need any type of advice along the way, you know, live or send me a message, I'm here for you, sweetie. I'm glad you've got yourself a nice king. I do. I'm putting this person as a king. I feel like they know what they want. I feel like they're structured. I feel like they have their own boundaries, but I feel like they're strong and passionate. I feel like they're exactly the type of man that you need. One that's got power. One that's going to use, you know, the tools. I won't say hand cuffs, but I kind of want to. Yeah. I'm going to say it was supposed to happen then. Absolutely, my love. But navigate it securely and correctly. Don't overstep your boundaries. I know your brain is 24/7 in a dungeon. Mine is too. We meet really well into that, Juanson. Oh, my dear God. So hey, that being said, sweetie pies, we're going to end this live for tonight. We'll see each other tomorrow. Since the poll has not yet been completed, tomorrow will be a normal live, so nothing specific towards the spells. And yeah, so see you tomorrow, 9 p.m., same time, same place. Sending much love to every single one of you, sweetie pies. Keep it classy. Please send me a picture. I want to see. I love your pictures, Joy. I love them. They're always so socky. So, mwah, love you guys, and we'll see each other tomorrow, sweetie pies. Good night, my loves.